Pluto is a dwarf planet in our solar system. It was discovered in 1930 by Clyde Tombaugh and was considered the ninth planet in the solar system until 2006. When it was reclassified as a dwarf planet by the International Astronomical Union, IAU. Pluto is located in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune that contains many icy objects. It has 5 known moons, the largest of which is called Charon. Pluto has a highly elliptical orbit that takes it from about 29 astronomical units, from the Sun at its closest point to about 49 astronomical units at its farthest. 1 Pluto year is equal to about 248 Earth years. In the 1840s, Urbain Le Verrier used Newtonian mechanics to predict the position of the then undiscovered planet Neptune after analyzing perturbations in the orbit of Uranus. Subsequent observations of Neptune in the late 19th century led astronomers to speculate that Uranus's orbit was being disturbed by another planet besides Neptune. In 1906, Percival Lowell, a wealthy Bostonian who had founded Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona, in 1894, started an extensive project in search of a possible ninth planet, which he termed Planet X. By 1909, Lowell and William H. Pickering had suggested several possible celestial coordinates for such a planet. Lowell and his observatory conducted his search until his death in 1916, but to no avail. Unknown to Lowell, his surveys had captured 2 faint images of Pluto on March 19 and April 7, 1915, but they were not recognized for what they were. There are 14 other known precovery observations, with the earliest made by the Yerkes Observatory on August 20, 1909. Once Pluto was found, its faintness and lack of a viewable disk cast doubt on the idea that it was Lowell's Planet X. Estimates of Pluto's mass were revised downward throughout the 20th century. Mass estimates for Pluto. Astronomers initially calculated its mass based on its presumed effect on Neptune and Uranus. In 1931, Pluto was calculated to be roughly the mass of Earth, with further calculations in 1948 bringing the mass down to roughly that of Mars. In 1976, Dale Cruikshank, Carl Pilcher and David Morrison of the University of Hawaii calculated Pluto's albedo for the first time, finding that it matched that for methane ice. This meant Pluto had to be exceptionally luminous for its size and therefore could not be more than 1% the mass of Earth. Pluto's albedo is 1.4 to 1.9 times that of Earth. Pluto's orbital period is currently about 248 years. Its orbital characteristics are substantially different from those of the planets, which follow nearly circular orbits around the Sun close to a flat reference plane called the ecliptic. In contrast, Pluto's orbit is moderately inclined relative to the ecliptic, over 17 degrees, and moderately eccentric, elliptical. This eccentricity means a small region of Pluto's orbit lies closer to the Sun than Neptune's. The Pluto-Charon-Barry Center came to perihelion on September 5, 1989, and was last closer to the Sun than Neptune between February 7, 1979, and February 11, 1999. Here are some additional facts about Pluto. Pluto is named after the Roman god of the underworld. The name was suggested by an 11-year-old girl named Venetia Burney. Pluto has a diameter of about 2,377 kilometers, which is about 1/6 the diameter of Earth. It is also smaller than several moons in our solar system, including Earth's moon and Jupiter's moon Ganymede. Pluto's surface is very cold, with temperatures that can drop as low as -240 degrees Celsius. It is also covered in nitrogen ice, methane ice, and carbon monoxide ice. Pluto's atmosphere is very thin, with a pressure that is about 100,000 times less than Earth's atmosphere. It is composed mostly of nitrogen, with some methane and carbon monoxide. Pluto has a reddish-brown color, which is believed to be caused by tholins, organic molecules that form when sunlight interacts with nitrogen and methane in Pluto's atmosphere. The New Horizons spacecraft, launched by NASA in 2006, made a flyby of Pluto in 2015 and returned the first close-up images of the dwarf planet. These images revealed a complex and geologically active world, with mountains, glaciers, and even possible cryovolcanoes. There is ongoing debate among scientists about whether Pluto should be considered a planet or not. Some argue that it should be reinstated as the ninth planet, while others believe that the reclassification as a dwarf planet was justified. In conclusion, Pluto is a small, distant dwarf planet that orbits the Sun in the Kuiper Belt, a region of space beyond Neptune. It was first discovered in 1930 and was classified as the ninth planet in our solar system until 2006, when it was reclassified as a dwarf planet. Pluto is known for its unique features, such as its heart-shaped region called Tombaugh Regio and its 5 moons, the largest of which is Charon. Despite its distance from Earth, Pluto has been studied by NASA's New Horizons spacecraft, which provided us with new insights and stunning images of this distant world. While Pluto may no longer be considered a planet in the traditional sense, it remains an important object of study for scientists and a fascinating topic for astronomers and space enthusiasts alike.